Thanks for joining me on a very short ride around the neighborhood today. I'm taking advantage of the relatively comfortable and definitely clear forecast. It's officially the rainy season in the Kanto region. That doesn't mean that it rains all day every day, but it rains often and nearly every evening, and the humidity is an almost daily struggle. This Saturday we've been gifted with a sunny and dry afternoon, and it's the perfect time to document some of my favorite but wildly unexciting parts of our neighborhood. I'm going to make my way through the residential part of our neighborhood and out toward the more extensive rice fields. Most people who have any amount of yard space have a garden, and some small plots even have rice paddies, but the big ones are out beyond the highway. This warehouse on the left and a building coming up here in a minute on the right are home to machine shops. Every time I come this way, I think about how my dad would be very at home here. I think people imagine sprawling urban Tokyo or the ancient capital atmosphere of Kyoto when they think of Japan. I think it would be neat to live in one of the big cities, and I especially love Osaka and Sapporo, but I love Inaka, Japan. This very flat, very open area isn't exactly a tourist destination, but I think I like it because it reminds me of home. I always come out here when I'm having a bad day. We're especially lucky today. It's noon, it's nearly 90 degrees, but the humidity is unusually low for this time of year. That means, as you'll see in a second, we'll have an exceptional view of the mountains. On hazy, humid days, you might not even know that the mountains are there. Out of all of the views in Japan, this is the one I will miss the most. If you watched our last video about Shinto shrines, you'll remember Ashikaga Orihime Mountain, which is over here. To the left is a lined canal. Rice requires a lot of water for growth, so here's an excellent source. To the right is a narrow drainage canal. Just a few weeks ago it was bone dry, but with the rain and the farmers adding water to the rice fields, it's full and rushing. There's a lot of wildlife to be found in the rice fields. Frogs breed in plague numbers, as do mosquitoes. I've seen several crawdads, which I think are an invasive species, but I've also seen the local cat population make quick work of them. Studio Ghibli movies are popular here and abroad. I had never seen one until we came to Japan, and I understand their appeal. Beyond telling a moving story with a plot and characters, the artists depict idyllic Inaka life in an unbelievably realistic way. Here are some stills from the 1988 film My Neighbor Totoro. Today, with the baby rice, the lush greenery, the sapphire blue skies, and the big fluffy clouds, I imagine it's exactly the sort of day that must have inspired the film's artist. I hope you enjoyed a brief ride around the neighborhood and the rice fields on this unusually beautiful and not too hot summer day. See you next time!